Okay, I actually wanted to jump into another video, even though I recorded another video about Shepherd Air, but this one I thought this was kind of interesting because I wanted to break down how long it took me. Okay, this is very subjective here. It took how long it took me to study for each one of my written exams. All right, so the private pilot one took the longest at around 70 to 80 hours, and yes, I did keep track of this on a little like timesheet thing. It took me around 70 hours. This one took me the longest because you don't really know anything here. You're brand spanking new. Everything is new. You're constantly looking up definitions and terms, and it just takes so long. So this one took 70 to 80 hours. All right. Then next, I took the instrument rating airplane, and that one was 51 hours. And then I instantly took, well, not instantly, but about a week and a half, 2 weeks later, I took the FAI, the CFII test, because the instrument rating, IRA, and the FII are very, very similar to each other, and I ended up getting a higher score on that. So 51 hours, I think it's like 1,400 possible. The bank is like 14 to 1,200 questions, I can't remember. And I can't remember how many questions the actual test was. But what I do remember is that the commercial took me a long time because there was a lot more questions, if I remember correctly. And then on the test, it's 100 questions, or 105 now, I think. And I got a 98%, but it took me 46 hours of studying over the period of, I think, 10 days. So this one took about 2 weeks. This one took about, I think I did like 2 days. And this one took about 10 days. This one took 2 days. This one took, I think, like 4 to 6 days. And this one, man, that one was tough. I think I took about 30 days for this one. Just because I was like not really rushing through it. So if you see right here, you can kind of see that as I move through these written tests, I get better and I get faster. But I'm not saying I actually took my time on these written exams. I know some people who will do like 20 hours of studying, 15, 10 hours. I cannot. I study very, very slowly, and I need a lot more time to retain information. So, yeah, this is a breakdown of how long it took me to do each one of my written exams. And just so you know, you do get better over time. You do improve. Retention gets better. You just start connecting the dots more and things get easier. But don't let these numbers deter you, okay? Don't see these numbers and be like, my God, that's crazy. 51 hours, 22 hours, that's insane. Don't worry about that. The time is going to pass regardless. So you might as well spend it doing something that's like productive, you know what I mean? Instead of like playing video games or something. So let's calculate how many total hours I spent, at least on the high end. Let's do the high end. 46 plus 3, and this is pretty accurate because I did keep track of all this, plus 7. So I spent a total of 209 hours. But I bet you guys can do it quicker. I'm just slow, and it takes me longer to retain information. So I spent a total of 209 hours studying 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But this was over the period of about a year. So 209 hours spread out over a year. That's not bad, okay? And like I said, these are spread out over days, 2 days, 2 weeks, 4 to 6 days, whatever. But like I said, you guys can get it done faster, especially if you don't have kids and you don't have a second job. You guys will be fine. But I used Shepherd Air for all this, and I made a video on that like 10 minutes ago. All right, see ya.